We put so much weight on these ideas of emotions. But what really is fear, for example? It's just a pre-programmed instinct that exists in our brains. When something threatening is coming towards us, we get more adrenaline in our bodies to make us move quicker. Our thinking turns more instinctive. That means we make decisions faster, and our heart pumps blood around our body to give us energy. And basically, these are all just natural feelings that help us survive. Same with sadness, same with happiness. All of these things are just like chemical regulators of our thoughts and decisions. They're not that special, really. I think we can chuck all of that away when we talk about the definition of consciousness. Because you can see that in a machine. You could put a little Roomba and give it a sense of fear. The Roomba eating dog came towards it. You'd program it to feel, run in the opposite direction, put more power into its wheels, maybe check to see if the dog's still behind it, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Is that fear? Kind of sounds like fear. It's not that different to what we would feel, apart from the idea that the Roomba doesn't have a central self feeling those things. But does it? I mean, kind of. The processor that has those reactions is doing that. So I don't think emotion has anything to do with it. That's just how we see it as humans. I think there's so much human bias happening in this concept, really.
Emotions are just a set of chemical reactions to help the body react in a specific way, right? So I agree with you. I don't think emotions are what determines what consciousness is. And if we go back to we said that some animals are considered to be conscious and some other aren't. So if we look at monocellular beings, bacteria, some of the insects, they're not considered to be conscious, but somehow humans are considered to be conscious. Some cetaceans, some mammals are considered to be conscious.
Yeah. Where is the line? Where is the line of where it begins? If a bacteria is not conscious, is a worm conscious? Probably not. Is a fly
and
conscious?
Living beings have been evolving for hundreds of thousands of years, right? And we evolved from bacteria and monocellular beings. So this means that when life on Earth started, there was no consciousness. And so as we developed and we evolved and we developed all these sensoring behaviors, so from emotions to censoring to language. And then I think what distinguishes some animals is the ability to think abstractly.
Yeah.
That's when the combination of all these things interacting at the same time created consciousness. So going back to AI is creating the same path, we could argue, and it's still at the phase where there is no consciousness. But in some cases, there are AI models that are now able to iterate themselves and improve themselves automatically. And this is no different than the DNA and natural selection taking place and creating different forms of life. And so the AI is now evolving itself, and over millions of iterations, it will then develop a version of itself that has developed so many different sensoring and ability that combined together might create a new form of consciousness that perhaps has nothing to do with the anthropocentric definition of consciousness that we have today, but it will be another form of consciousness, and then AI will be conscious as well.
Absolutely.
This could take place. It's now outside of the realm of options.